This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. This recording is by Mark Smith of Simpsonville, South Carolina. Uncle Remus by Joel Chandler Harris. Chapter 30. How Mr. Rabbit Succeeded in Raising a Dust. "In dem times," said Uncle Remus, gazing admiringly at himself in a fragment of looking-glass, "Brer Rabbit and Brer Fox and Brer Coon and dem yuther creeturs go coatin' and sparklin' roun' de neighborhood mo' samer dan folks. 'Twa'n't no 'Lemme a hoss,' nor 'Fetch me my buggy,' but dey des up and lit out and tote deyse'f. Dere's ole Brer Fox, he des wheel roun' and fetch his flank one swipe wid his tongue, and he'd be come up. En Brer Rabbit, he des spit on his hands and twist it roun' 'mongst de roots of his ears, and his hair'd be roach. Dey was dat flirtatious," continued the old man, closing one eye at his image in the glass, "dat Miss Meadows and de gals don't see no peace fum one week end to de udder. Tuesday was same as Sunday, and Friday was same as Tuesday, and hit come down to dat pass dat when Miss Meadows 'ud have chicken fixin's for dinner, in'd drap Brer Fox and Brer Possum, and when she'd have fried greens, in'd pop ole Brer Rabbit. 'Twell last Miss Meadows, she tuck'n tell de gals dat she be dat blame if she gwineter keep no tavern. So dey fix it up 'mong deyselves, Miss Meadows and de gals did, dat the nex' time de gents call, dey'd give 'em a game. De gents, dey was a co'tin', but Miss Meadows, she don't wanter marry none of 'em, and needer does de gals, and likewise dey don't wanter have 'em pesterin' round. Las' one Tuesday, Miss Meadows, she tole 'em dat ef dey come down ter her house de nex' Saturday evenin', de whole caboodle of 'em 'ud go down de road a piece, where dey was a big flint rock, and de man w'at could take a sludge-hammer and knock de dus out of dat rock, he was de man w'at git de pick of de gals. Dey all say dey gwine do it, but ole Brer Rabbit, he crope off where der was a cool place under some jimson weeds, and dar he sot, wukkin' his mind how he gwineter git dus out of dat rock. Bimeby, w'ile he wuz a settin' dar, up he jump and crack his heels toge'rr and sing out, 'Make a bow ter de buzzard, and den ter de crow. Takes a limber-toed gentleman fer to jump Jim Crow.' En wid dat, he put out for Brer Coon's house and borry his slippers. When Saturday evenin' come, dey was all dar. Miss Meadows and de gals, dey was dar, and Brer Coon, and Brer Fox, and Brer Possum, and Brer Tarrypin, dey was dar." "Where was the rabbit?" the little boy asked. "You kin put yo' dependence on Brer Rabbit," the old man replied, with a chuckle. "He wuz dar, but he shuffle up kinder late, 'kase when Miss Meadows and de balance of 'em done gone down ter de place, Brer Rabbit, he crope roun' to de ash hopper, and fill Brer Coon's slippers full of ashes, and den he tuck'n put 'em on and march off. He got dar atter a while, en soon as Miss Meadows and de gals seed 'im, dey's up en giggle en make a great admiration, 'kase Brer Rabbit got on slippers. Brer Fox, he so smart, he holler out, he did, en say he lay Brer Rabbit got de groun' itch. But Brer Rabbit, he sorter shet one eye, he did, en say, sezee, 'I bin so used to ridin' hossback, as dese here ladies knows, dat I'm gittin' sorter tender-footed.' En dey don't hear much mo' fum Brer Fox dat day, 'kase he 'member how Brer Rabbit done bin en rid him, en hit is jest 'bout as much as Miss Meadows and de gals could do fer to keep de snickers from gittin' up a disturbance 'mongst de congregation. But never mind dat. Ole Brer Rabbit, he was dar, and he's so brash dat little mo', and he'd grab up the sludge hammer and open up the racket 'fore anybody give the word. But Brer Fox, he shoved Brer Rabbit out of the way and pick up the sludge himself. "Now den," continued the old man, with pretty much the air of one who had been the master of similar ceremonies, "the progance was dish yer. Every gent was to have 3 licks at the rock, and the gent which fetched the dust, he were the one which gwineter take the pick of the gals. Old Brer Fox, he grabbed the sludge hammer, he did, and he come down on the rock. Blim! No dust ain't come. Then he draw back, and down he come again. Blam! No dust ain't come. Then he spit in his hand and give a big swing, and down she come, kerblap! And yet no dust ain't flewed. Then Brer Possum, he make trial, and Brer Coon, and all the balance of 'em except Brer Tarrypin, and he 'lowed that he got a crick in his neck. Den Brer Rabbit, he grab holt er de sludge, and he lipt up in de a'r and come down in de rock all at de same time. Pow! And de ashes, they flewed up so, dey did, dat Brer Fox, he tuck'n had a sneezin' spell, and Miss Meadows and de gals, dey up and cough. 3 times Brer Rabbit jump up and crack his heels together and come down wid his sledge hammer. Kerblam! And every time he jump up, he holler out, "Stand furder, ladies! Here come de dust!" And sure enough, the dust come. "Leastways," continued Uncle Remus, "Brer Rabbit got one of de gals, and dey had a weddin' and a big affair." "Which of the girls did the rabbit marry?" asked the little boy, dubiously. "I did year tell of her name," replied the old man, with a great affectation of interest, "but look like I done and forget it out of my mind. If I don't disremember," he continued, "hit was Miss Molly Cottontail, and I speck we better let it go at dat." End of tale.